Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mini Mayhem 2021. We had Samir, we had Harry, we had myself, we had Ken, and we had John. John in the Ferrari. Harry and Samir, the McLaren teammates. I'm in a Red Bull, and Kent in a Mercedes. It's lights out, and as they say, away we go. It's Austria. I've started from a midfield position, and as we come up to the first corner, what you'll notice is that's Harry coming through on the inside, and then very late on there's a red Ferrari comes through completely off the track, and that was basically what caused John to have to give the places back. So John now eases off, and I'm pulling up. But all that mayhem, I've dropped places essentially at the start, and as we head up the hill, I'm doing my very best to regain them. It's all going to get very tight and very exciting. So a bit further around the lap, there's carbon fibre, and there's a slow Ken who's jostling. I've eased up. Verstappen's biffing into people, and again my attempts to progress have been slightly Ken's gone sideways, slightly impeded there, but Ken has not finished. He went all that sideways there, but he's back again here, lap 2 down the inside, and we're racing on the grass. But Ken has of course got damage after all his excitement. He runs a little wide there, and I begin to make up some proper places now into P8. A little later on, Giovinazzi and Harry banging wheels. That gives me a run on Harry, and Harry too actually. He's carrying a little damage, I think. So I managed to pull into second place. Samir wins that one. Well done, Samir. Nicely done. Harry keeps going to 7th. Ken's in 8th, and John sadly is some way behind with more damage than anybody, I think, and obviously that tricky start to the race. Next up, well, we go away from the lights here. We're in France, and there's plenty of room ahead, but I haven't made a particularly good start. And there's Harry sideways, round and round. He's been tagged, and then that's made it all very complicated for him. I'm down in P19. Harry's somewhere behind me. There's left, 2 Ferraris sideways off the track. That's John. He's been tagged by his teammate, I think, and that's Harry's come back. He's going round the outside. He's moving up at the two McLaren side by side. Harry dives down the inside of Samir there at the last corner, quite firm. So I've got up to P12, but there's Samir's locking up and going a little wide. I'm going to go down the inside here, but there's no real room there. Up ahead there's even more action as people are all over the place. Samir locks up and biffs into Raikkonen slightly. So it's been hard work there, and I'm now trying to move up later on, but they're not having it. First corner, I wasn't fully alongside, I suppose, so that put me a long way back. Ken ran to a superb win. Sam had made it up. You saw him battling him, but he made it all the way up to second place. I think John was there in 12th. He just missed out on the points, really, as you can see. He's not that far from the other people. Further down, I'm afraid, no, I had a terrible race. So, Spa. Well, 17th on the grid. This isn't looking too good, really, but away we go. I can see Harry ahead. He hasn't made a very good start at all. I can see Samir is up there, and we're going to get very tight. I will try very, very hard not to hit anyone, but I do actually catch Sam's rear wheel slightly. Harry peels around the outside while Samir and myself get going again, and Ken's just rejoining on the left there, as you can see. And now, what is going to be the end of Ken's race? He's ahead of Samir at this point, but he's gone a very bold line, and you'll see him heading off first left. John's already out this race, by the way, and then he's going right across the track, smashes into the barrier, and just ahead there's John. He's also in the right hand side in the barrier, and this takes care of my race essentially. I didn't anticipate Grosjean being so slow there, and I've hit him, and that's caused me a major problem. I've got a lot of damage. I'm just trying to avoid them here, but they gave me a 10-second time penalty for that. So terrible race for me. Harry, congratulations, lovely win. Samir pulling into some points, but not on the podium. Down at the back, there am I, 18th. That was a terrible race. John and Ken were out. At the end of that race, you've got quite a tight championship position, but I'm on pole for the USA. This is going to look good. Third is Samir at this point in time. He was second on the grid, I think, but he lost out because Grosjean made a super start. That's a Mercedes on my right there, but I get much better traction out of there, and Grosjean's going to just give me enough room so that I can squeeze through. So lap 2, and behind me I've got 2 McLarens, Harry and Sam, and I'm thinking to myself, this could be tricky. So lap 2, Ken's out the race. Something terrible happened to poor Ken there. I've got these McLarens behind me. What are they going to try as we go down the straight? Obviously I haven't got DRS. Yes, that's one of them. But I get much better traction coming out of here. That's Sam. Lap 3, we're going to do it all again. 2 McLarens. They're splitting up side by side. So only one of them, John's out the race there, and only one of them's going to get the toe, but one of them goes down the inside, one goes down the outside, all locked up. But I've got the traction out of them by being online, so let's keep it at that and just try and keep going. But that McLaren is not giving up at all. Where do we turn in here, and what can we do? The McLaren is still racing me, but again, got to be firm, and I've got the traction out the corner. They are clipped my front as they attack me on lap 4, but again, I'm on the racing line for the downhill part, so I just about keep it ahead there. This time Sam, at the end of the straight, pulls alongside for a moment, but he knows what I'm going to do, and again I managed to outdrag him, so I bring it home in first, Sam second, Harry's third, Ken, John, well, just too many incidents I'm afraid, so they are out. Oh, action-packed stuff. Hopefully you've been enjoying it so far, and this leaves us down to the final race of the championship. And as you can see, the championship there, oh, the 2 McLaren boys, 74 and 64 in the points. I'm third at this point in the championship, and we're going to go away from the line here. It's Spain. Up ahead you can see Harry's, marker there. I'm P10 as we approach the first corner. There's a yellow flag ahead already. Oh, they come in and they're giving me a tough time, and this is where I make a mistake. I'm avoiding them all. I'm out on the grass. That's no good. So that's put me right down towards the back. As I start to try and make progress again, I'm tangling with them all, and there's John. You can see him just ahead there in the Ferrari. He's holding them up. I've gone round, all the way round. Careless, really. There's Ken on the left. Oh, Ken, he spun out at turn 1. He put his foot down a bit, and on the drag to the line, I can't quite get past Ricardo, and as you feel the gap there, you can see 9,000ths of a second. That cost me a point if I'd have just got past Ricardo. Harry won that race. Congratulations. Samir was second. I bring it in 10th, as I say. Just missed out on getting a point by the tiniest of margins, but that means at the end the championship is Samir's, Harry's second. By not getting that point, I don't come third in the championship, I actually come fourth, which was a shame. Ken's picked up 8th place in the championship, and sadly John didn't really manage to bring home very many points at all. So there was the season. 93, 89, pretty close at the top there. John towards the bottom. We had some good racing, I think. Unfortunately John had again handicapped himself by having rather too many accidents and incidents, but 8th place for Ken. It could have been so much better with just a couple more points, just one decent finish more, and he'd have been up in about 4th or 5th. I'd have been 3rd if I'd just managed to outdrag Ricardo in Spain. But it was all good fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did, and thank you. Bye.